Thank you, sim racing fans, for watching this video on setting up an IMSA-inspired championship in Automobilista 2. It's surprisingly simple, and you'll be ready to race in just a couple of minutes. First off, I need to give props to Timo Dick for his video on this topic. It was very helpful, but when creating my own, I wanted to highlight the key details that really make or break the driver lineup creation. Important. You need to own every item in the AMS2 Im-Suh bundle for this to work. For starters, navigate to your Automobilista to install folder, then go to User Data, Custom AI Drivers. This is where you'll paste the 3 XML files, one for each class. All of the driver name changes were taken from the 2024 Rolex 24 entry list, since all of the RISA-created IMSA liveries are from 2024, except for the Aston Martin Valkyrie. For the sake of simplicity, the only changes made to the AI were the vehicle livery and the IMSA driver's name. These drivers will take all default values of AMS2's AI. Here I'm going to show you that the IMSA preset already allows you to race using only its cars and tracks, without modifying anything, aside from real-life driver names. You'll see the correct number of liveries for each class and individual car. Just note that I exclude the Ligier LMP2 from this process, as it hasn't competed in IMSA for many years. However, when you go to create a championship, even with the preset enabled, the game will still populate the grid with additional liveries and cars that aren't truly part of IMSA. Here's the final process, but there are a few key things to watch out for to successfully set up the championship. First, I'll show you how to race against all the IMSA cars while still choosing your favorite one to drive. You'll need to set opponent number type to manual, then select Edit Grid. Ignore the livery counts shown in the menu. The correct totals are 10 for LMDH, 12 for LMP2, and 25 for GT3. To drive a GT3 car, set the selected value to 24 and keep the other two at 10 and 12. To drive an LMDH car, set the selected value to 9 and keep the other two at 25 and 12. To drive an LMP2 car, set the selected value to 11 and keep the other two at 25 and 10. I kept LMP2 set to 11, so now I'm going to choose which of the 12 liveries I want to run for the season. I'll stick with the wins number 2 and hit Next to create the championship. As you'll see, for the first time the grid is made up only of IMSA cars, with properly named drivers that match each car. Now I'll demonstrate choosing an LMDH car. Just remember to set LMP2 back to 12. Once again, the season is created correctly, but this time there are 9 other LMDH cars on the grid, and I'm the 10th. Lastly, and my personal favorite, if you want to drive one of the IMSA GT3 cars, set LMDH back to 10 and GT3 to 24. Here, I'll choose the Pratt & Miller Corvette, and the championship is created exactly as intended. Next, I'm going to show racing against all 47 IMSA liveries while driving one of the non-IMSA cars, like the Alpine hypercar. In Edit Grid, set the selected values for GT3, LMDH, and LMP2 to 25, 10, and 12, respectively. Now, make sure not to pick one of the 47 IMSA cars. You could choose something like the black Lamborghini hypercar, but for simplicity, I'll go completely non-IMSA with the Alpine. And there we go, another successful championship with the intended cars. Only this time there's an Alpine on the grid as the 48th competitor. Here's one way to break the championship. If you don't adjust the selected livery amounts in the Edit Grid section and pick one of the IMSA cars, you'll end up with a normal AMS2 random grid, undoing all the setup work we did earlier. For example, I'll choose the number 01 Cadillac, which should have been one of the 10 in our XML file. Now, you can see random cars like the Audi R8, a Riza-created Aston Martin livery, and more, all with random names. If you've made it this far and found this helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. For now, when creating your championship, make sure to choose only tracks that support grids of 48. Set the score type to Prototype/GT 2023, Race, and enable class scoring, as it's the closest point system to IMSA. In another video, I'll go over track selection for my personal championship, along with the full event details. And remember, keep practicing.